Very, very good morning, all of you. Myself, Professor A.R. Ganpute. And today we are hosting FDP on plagiarism checking, research paper writing and gap analysis. तो ये जो FDP है, रिसर्च पेपर राइटिंग, रिसर्च स्किल्स और गैप एनालिसिस और प्लेगरिज्म क्या होता है, उसको कैसे चेक करते हैं, उसके बारे में हम यहाँ पे समझने वाले हैं. तो FDP बहुत ही अच्छा है. अभी प्रोग्राम चालू नहीं हुआ है, तो प्रोग्राम कुछ समय में स्टार्ट हो जाएगा. सो यू शुड स्टे इन दी स्ट्रीम. थैंक यू. Very, very good morning, all of you. Very, very good morning, all of you.
नॉइज बहुत है बाजू का. वो आ रहा आपका, पर नॉइज बहुत है. माइक यहाँ पे लगा.
Very, very good morning, all of you.
चालू है बट कैसा हो रहा पता है. दूसरा साउंड भी बहुत आ रहा.
कनेक्ट है. Very, very good morning, all of you.
इसका तो माइक नहीं दे रहा हूँ. उसका
लेता है वो. Very, very good morning, all of you. Today is FDP on research paper writing, gap analysis, and plagiarism checking. So I request all of you to stay tuned in the stream. Okay, thank you.
Sorry. Sorry. Start. Shall we start, sir? Shall we start, sir? Hello. Hello, start. Hello. Hello. Success doesn't come from what you do occasionally, it comes from what you do consistently. Good morning, everyone. A very warm welcome to all the dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, and dear participants from both online and offline mode. I am Professor Rashmi Pinavati from Civil Department. I am Professor Neeraj Gawande from Biomedical Department of BIGCE. We are delighted to have you all here for this national level comprehensive research workshop on writing skills, gap analysis, plagiarism, tools and publication techniques, organized by R&D Cell of BIGCE. We hope today's workshop will be more informative, interactive, and inspiring for everyone. Let us begin this day by seeking the blessings of Ma Saraswati, and to formally inaugurate this session, I would like to request all our respected dignitaries to please come forward for the limelighting and Ma Saraswati photo motion. जोत से जोत जली है और धन्य हुआ आज का विद्यालय का प्रांगण। जोत से जोत जली है और धन्य हुआ आज विद्यालय का प्रांगण है। हृदय की गहराइयों से स्वागत और अभिनंदन है जिनका हुआ आज पादार्पण है। Thank you, everyone. At the outset, I would like to extend a warm and heartfelt welcome to our today's chief guest and also our first resource person, Dr. Suma S. Ma'am, Associate Professor and Dean IIC CMR TC Hyderabad, who joined through online mode. Your presence has truly graced this occasion and added immense value to today's program. Welcome, ma'am. Now I take the privilege to welcome the guiding mind of our institute, our respected principal. I would like to request Professor Tirumalli Dean Academy to welcome our principal by a bouquet as a token of love and respect. Thank you, sir. Now I would like to request our respected principal sir to welcome our today's program convener, Dr. Snehalata Mandu. Thank you, sir. Now I would like to request principal sir to felicitate Dr. Arnab sir, Dean IQSC and today's one of resource person. Thank you, sir. Now I request Principal Sir to felicitate Dr. Sachin Gardel, HOD Biomedical Department, and today's one of resource person. And I also request Sir to facilitate Dr. A.D. Kulkarni Sir, HOD Civil, and today's resource person. Thank you, sir. Leadership is the capacity to turn vision into reality. With this, I respectfully invite our respected principal, Dr. Anil Deshpande, sir, to address the gathering and enlighten us about today's program.
Hello. Good morning. Honorable Chairman of the Institute, Ramesh Gaikwad sir, Secretary, Honorable Anamika ma'am, whose inspiration and the motivation has made me to go for such a great function. Today's guest, Dr. Suma ma'am, the expert on the dais, to whom I feel very proud, Dr. Altaf sir, Dr. Ambadas Kulkarni, Dr. Sneha Kamai, Dr. Sachin Gardel, all the heads, academic team, and faculty members. Really, this is a great moment to have been taking the FDP on the research topic. Being we are in the academic field, everybody has to go through this particular process. It was a time when the requirement of academic field was only the Bachelor of Engineering. As the time go on passing, the demand goes to MTech, and then now for the promotion and all, we need PhD. Really, doing PhD is a great job. I've been observed over 15 years back. I have been registered for PhD in 2008 and could get completed my PhD in 2012. It was a very fantastic experience for me to do my PhD. The same is the fact with me when I joined this engineering institute at the Engineering College in 1992. The time came when I was being expected to do ME. I have taken the admission to Master of Engineering at HGS Market, and it was a great experience. 90% faculties were doctorate at that time, and I learned a lot many things from them. Then time came to promote. I had to go for a PhD. Same was the guide who has been guiding me in engineering, MTech. Same was the guide from my PhD, Dr. S. And I learned a lot many things. Really, PhD is a challenging process, and it is a lifelong. You might have been observed many times. We used to see the Discovery Channel. Many faculty, many people have been surrendered their whole life doing research. Research is an endless process. The guide is only needed when to start and when to stop. Else it will be a lifelong process. And many, I've been observed, many of them doing the PhD. Nowadays, the trend is in PhD with the application of digital electronics. What is the case? Why they are forced to do with the digital or image processing, image enhancement, signal processing? These are the recent topics. When I have been starting my PhD, my guide told me to make a survey of your topic. I was very much interested to go for some topic like a biomedical engineering, biomedical signal population. It was my topic and I was very interested to do something in that. I have been observed not many people that have been suffering through different diseases and they are not able to get the diagnosis in time. So it was my goal to go for some biomedical signal compression. Sir told me to go for survey for 6 months. I will made the survey. What exactly I have to do? So I have been seeing the 1D signals, 2D signals, 3D signals, like sonography. And I have been observed when we transmit the signal from one station to another station, like other countries, at that time it is very difficult for doctor to transmit the signals. Because it will take a huge of memory. And when memory size will be increased, the speed of communication will be decreased. It is inversely proportional. I thought that let us go on the biomedical signal compression by using some tools like Fourier transform. And I was starting doing my research work. And many times I have observed the people are doing the research work by making only the comparison. What he has done, he has been achieved 70% of population. I will try to get it 80% of population. This should not be. Research means it should be something like an innovation. You should come with an innovation and it should be utilized by the society and by some people who used to play with the technology. Then it will be a research. And I have been decided at that time itself, unless and until I publish my or I will be take part of the competition of like research topics and foreign countries, I will present my papers. Unless and until I will go for the presentation of papers in foreign countries, I will not accept my PhD. I have presented my papers in Malaysia, Dubai and Singapore. And really I feel proud. The techniques and the knowledge the people they are having in different countries really is appreciable. Unless and until you come out with that platform, you will never come to that. What is a PhD program in the world? Many experts will be there. They will be asking you a question that will make you vote. What exactly you are doing in the PhD? Within 2 lines, when one particular person who is doing the PhD, when he is still able to describe his PhD within 2 lines, it is a PhD. If you take a long time to describe your PhD, it's of no use. What is your PhD? I will say that it's my biomedical signal composition. It will be reducing your time, reducing your memory size, that's all. What exactly I have been done, that is a different factor. The guide is there to check it, how to make a compression. I have been observed many people that have done the compression, they have reached to 75-80%. My topic, it has been reached to 85% of compression. Many techniques I have utilized. When you go on doing some techniques into the research now, you will come to that. What are the changes you are going to expect in the research work? Doing research, it's challenging. Many times, keep in mind, many times, many people will object to your research work. I have been done it. Why are you making good of it? At that time, you should have that much of guts to say that I am doing something different than you. That is needed. Being you are the technocrats, you are playing with the technology daily, you need to go for a PhD. Many are doing some entry-level courses, some have been taken registered for the PhD, really these topics, what they are going to describe today, discuss with you all, it's a very big issue for you. Because if you take in mind, I am going to do the PhD, what exactly it is needed in the PhD? You should have that much of images in your mind. If you have some path to follow doing the research work, definitely it will reduce your time and definitely you will do something great than others. Now, publication part. Many times it has been expected in the research work, you have to publish your paper in Triple Explorer or any Springer, whatever they used to say that the guide, it is difficult to guide opinion, how to publish your papers and how to publish your, how to take part into the competition or the representation and all. So he used to give some guidelines, but at the same time you should know that what exactly is being needed in the research work. Our work, what we have carried out, it should not be the trick of others. Your project will be scanned. Your project will be searched out whether this method will be tolerated. If it is then found, that PhD, the candidate's PhD will be cancelled and the guideship of that particular guide, again it will be cancelled. And you will be not able to do your PhD in current future. These are the rules and regulations you have to follow. All the time you should think in that way. I am doing, it will be great and it will be something different than others. No doubt you will make a survey of all what they are doing, but your path, your work should be totally different than others. Plagiarism, again how to check the plagiarism, it's a technique. Many times you used to make some mistakes in the writing the journals or writing some books, writing some papers, same is expected in this report of your PhD. You have to check the plagiarism. It should come to that particular level, then only it will be accepted. Publication, how to go for a publication of this particular research work. Again, that is a matter we are going to discuss. Altaf is going to discuss with the literature review. It's very important. How to search out how many people they have done the same thing on whatever project you have been, or whatever topic you have decided. How many people they have done the same work on that? How it will be different than others? All this is to get clarified with the literature review or literature survey. Then BIGCE is going to discuss on the research gap. My technocrats nowadays, the competition is so huge. Daily, you might have observed, daily some changes are going to happen in this market or universe. How long will we sustain with that changes? It's a really great challenge for us. Same we observed in our field also. Many engineering colleges are in Chorapur, and in 7 engineering colleges are in Chorapur. Everybody has got some different techniques. How they play with the student, how they play with the technology, it is a totally different part. At the same time, you should be able to do, or you should be able to understand what is a gap, research gap, or which you have to work. What the students they need, how to enhance their knowledge. Daily you are playing with the technology, but what is the use of it? You should be able to make it understand to the students. It's a great job you are doing. It's a knowledge job. Coming into the academic, it's a knowledge job. But how far we are able to give our knowledge to the students, it's a great job. Always think of whatever I am having, it should be shared to the students. Then only your name will become with the respect. If you make a time pass of it, nobody is going to care of it. So here, all my participants or my faculties, I think some of them they are going to join physically, some of them they are going to join online. Really, I request you all to be there for all sessions. Every session is very important. That will be really benefit for you all, and really you have to think of doing the research. And it's my kind request to do the research work or the registration in a such a university which has got some brand. Nowadays, I am very much afraid. People are doing the PhD, they don't know the topic of the PhD, what they are doing. What is the meaning of it? For only namesake, if you are doing the PhD, don't go for the PhD. If you want to earn something from the PhD, you go for the PhD. So it's my request to you all, those who are interested to go for a PhD, please find out what is a university under which you are going to register. Really, it's a marketable university or renowned university. Then you enter into that university and get their PhDs. Many people are there in the market who will be giving the PhD with some money or in some 2-3 lakh rupees. It's all one of it. Because we want to learn something from the PhD. When you start learning something in the PhD, really you will become a problem. And easily you can convey your message to your students. That much of boldness will come into you. So those who have been done their ME, now they go with the PhD. If you want to make a constant stay in the academy, you have to go for the PhD. So please, my request to you all, think of it, listen to all the sessions, very good sessions, and our expert ma'am, Dr. Suma ma'am, she is going to tell something about the tools for high impact writing, ethical referencing. So topics are very nice. Every topic has got some importance. Think of it, and hardly 45 minutes they will deliver the sessions in each topic. And lastly, Sneha ma'am is going to discuss on the plagiarism and the publication, and Sachin Bagge is going to discuss statistical tools in research. Daily, some tools are going to change. Somewhere, I've been asked one question to my computer teacher, what is operating system? I was totally unknown about the operating system. I'm in the field of electronics now. Electronics and computers got to be clubbed. But when I was being graduated from electronics in 1992, I was being very much aware of the technology in the computer science, that is operating system. Very simple manner he has been given me the answer as when you start writing or when you sit for writing, whatever the tools you need, like a pen, table, chair, this is operating system. If you go on updating into the operating system, the updation will be there in the operating system, and that much of tools, that much of improvement you will find in the operating system. This way you should be able to give the examples to the students. Then only the things will be very simple and they will be understand the things what you are teaching in the class. So hope you will enjoy the session, and I'm very much how and why improvement for me. All these 4 doctors they have taken initiative to take this particular activity, which will be beneficial for all. When I have been discussing with them, they told that instead of taking this program for our faculties, let us take it at grade level so that this faculties from other institute they can join this activity and they can get the benefit of it. So once again, thanks to all my experts for showing their interest to get this activity, and thanks to the management for giving permission to conduct this activity. Hope everybody will enjoy the session, and thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for addressing the gathering and enlightening us about today's program and also giving the importance of research and paper publication. Thank you, sir. Now we will move to our first session, that is on tools for high impact writing, ethical retracing. Before we begin with the session, I would like to introduce our chief guest and our first resource person, Dr. Suma. Dr. Suma is currently working as an associate professor in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering, and she is also Dean Institute Innovation Counseling, that is IIC, at CMR Technical Campus, Hyderabad, Telangana. She holds a PhD from Visvesvaraya Technological University, Karnataka, with specialization in wireless sensor networks and analog networks, with over 10 years of academic experience encompassing teaching. Dr. Zuma is known as her concept-based teaching approach blended with the partial implementation. Her research interests include wireless sensor networks, Internet of Things, machine learning, artificial intelligence, data mining, computer networks, and smart systems. She has published extensively in reputed Scopus Index journals with an H index of 6 and Springer journals, international conferences, and edited book chapters also. She is also a recipient of multiple patents in AI, IoT, and smart security systems. Dr. Suma has actively contributed as a researcher, reviewer, mentor, and a resource person in a national and international academic platforms. She is a professional member of IEEE and a lifetime member of ISTE, Institution of Engineers India, and other professional bodies. Her contribution to innovation, research, mentoring, and institutional development have been recognized through several awards, including the Best Mentor Award in the year 2025 and the Young Researcher Award in the year of 2022. It's our privilege to have you with us, madam. Thank you for being with us. Thank you, ma'am. Over to you, ma'am.
ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡಿ शेयर स्क्रीन कीजिए नहीं अभी उनका वहाँ पे सप्लाई गया बोलते हैं हाँ ठीक ठीक है नंदे मिनिमस मैडम ज्वाइन शो पिन 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 ओके हो गया बस नहीं इधर से आप बोलो मतलब हेलो अनम्यूट करने के लिए बोलो म्यूट है माइक म्यूट है हाँ अनम्यूट करने के लिए बोलो हाँ यस उनको बोलो आप भी ज्वाइन करो आप ज्वाइन करो हेलो बोलो
Hello, Dr. Suhana. Hello. I'm not audible. I don't know if I'm audible or not. Just
सर इधर यहाँ पे चार्ट के अंदर स्टार्ट दिस सेशन के बोल के था स्टार्ट दिस स्टार्ट ऑडियो बोल रहे ना ऑडियो बोल बाहर जाओ ಇದು ನೀವು ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ
Is it just not visible?
yes ಅಂತ yes ಅಂತ
Can anyone respond? Okay. Good morning, everyone. First of all, myself, Dr. Sama. I'm an associate professor from the Department of Science and Engineering from CMA Technical Campus, Hyderabad. First of all, I congratulate to the entire team for conducting this national level comprehensive research workshop on writing skills gap analysis, plagiarism, and publication techniques. So today I will be discussing and my topic is on tools for high impact writing technical characterization and publication techniques. Thanks for this giving this opportunity. So let's begin. So before digging into the topic, exactly tools for high impact writing technical characterization and publication techniques.
Madam, network issue. How can network issue? Message network issue. इकडे प्रॉब्लेम हमारा नाही पिन काढा सर तुम्ही पिन केल्याने काढा फुल स्क्रीन करा स्क्रीन करा एवढं दिसणार जात नाही गुगल मीटिंग मध्ये ते जात नाही साईड आपल्याकडे काही प्रॉब्लेम नाही आहे लेफ्ट झाले.
Hello, I'm audible. Is it my screen is visible? Can anyone?
Yes, yes.
Yes. Yeah, good morning, everyone. Sorry for the interruption and disturbance. First of all, I congratulate the whole team for conducting this national level comprehensive research workshop on writing skills, gap analysis, plagiarism versus publication techniques. So here, myself, Dr. Soma, and also Professor from the Department of Computer Science and Engineering at Sema Technical Campus, Hyderabad. Thank you for giving this opportunity, and it's a privilege to discuss my topic on tools for high impact writing, technical paraphrasing, and publication techniques. So these are the contents which I am going to be discussing in this introduction. Use of digital tools. Next comes high impact writing. Next comes technical rephrasing. Next comes role of modern digital tools. Next is plagiarism detection. Next is use of writing tools for high impact and technical writing. Next comes AI tools for research and publication techniques. So coming back first, before getting into the detail of the writing, first we will see what the high impact, what is the high impact, ethical paraphrasing, and modern digital tools. So before you start with your research anything, whatever you wanted to communicate to the world, this is the perfect way to write your paper where you have to, where your ideas is being represented in a very precise way. Whatever the content you are representing related to the paper, it should be very clear, and you are the responsibility whatever the content you are showcasing in the paper. Once the high impact is then comes to the ethical rephrasing, this ensures that still the whatever the creativity of your content you have created, the originality has to be remain, and that means it should not have any sort of confusion, nor it should not have. Is my slide is being visible? Changed visible?
No.
Can anyone respond? Hello? Is it my slide is visible?
Yes, a little bit, sir.
Yeah, I'm just getting by Dr. Snehalata madam that my slide was not visible. I'm sorry. So ethical paraphrasing ensures the originality, preserving your same content of your data, but the content remains, the meaning of the data should remain the same. Coming back to we will discuss on detail of the modern digital tools which are supporting. So we will take into the detail regarding this. Before going to the impact, ethical and modern tools, just give me just I will give you an overview of the structure of the paper. So the structure of the paper first consists of your research title, where your research title is all about the domain which you are using and the technical words with like your algorithm. With the combination of this, your title has to be yes, sir.
Your slide is not changing, I think.
Now is it, sir?
participants are asking here, your slide.
Yes, sir. I'm showing it, sir. I don't. Is it now?
Participants are asking for changing your slide. Just check whether it is changing or not.
Yes, sir. Now is it? Now that my slides are
Web
visible.
of Science. Web of Science, we are saying.
I'm saying about the structure of the paper over quick review, sir.
Okay, in between you can use the mouse and move the mouse.
Yeah. Now?
The participants are getting confused that slide is not changing.
Okay. Now is it visible, sir? The slide which has been changed. I'm on the structure of the paper. I'm on the structure of the paper.
No, we are saying with my Web of Science portal, the profile.
No. 1 minute, sir.
Please reshare.
I'll just close it. I'll just close it and I'll let you show.
Stop sharing it again reshare.
Yeah. 1 minute.
Yes. Now reshare this.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yes, now open your presentation.
Yeah.
Minimize and open the presentation.
Yeah.
We are seeing white screen right now. Is it okay?
No, sir. I guess my content should be visible right now.
Do you have
Is
full
it
screen
right?
on your computer?
Now?
White screen, entire blank screen is there.
I'm using my content introductions.
The slide is not visible, only white screen is visible. Click on share button, madam. Click on share button. I will guide you. Click on share button.
Yeah, I have shared button, sir. Entire screen only window have shared it.
You should share entire screen. Now, on the second tab, where is the presentation here?
Yeah. Now?
Click on that tab,
Now?
e-measurement tab. Yeah.
Now my screen is visible, sir. Is it now?
Don't open the window of Google Meeting. Just open your presentation or your web page, other web page.
Web pages I have done. Sir. Shall I close this one?
Right.
Shall I
Now
close
we
this?
can see your papers.
That I wanted to close. Actually, I'm presenting.
Paper citation.
Yeah. Now?
Now it is entire blank. Right presentation. I think you have selected the window. You should select the entire screen.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I've done that one. I can help. I'm so sorry. Now,
Yes. Now it is visible. Yes, now it is visible.
Yes, thank you so much.
Just move that window to aside. Google Meeting window. To left or right. Move that window to right.
Now I'm on. Yeah. Now I'm on structure of paper. Is it? Yeah. Done.
Thank you.
Shall I start, sir? Oh, thanks.
Yes, continue.
Yes. Sorry for the interruption. So before moving the high impact, ethical and modern tools, we will discuss the overview of the paper structure. So first comes the title. The title of the paper should be framed in such a way that it should give your domain name and the methods which you are using in your work. that both the combination of your method and the domain name will frame your title. Then abstract gives your overview, or you can tell the summary of your entire work. Keywords, the methodologies which are, or the techniques which you are using will be a keyword, and keywords should be around minimum of 6 keywords. Then coming back to the introduction, based on the domain which you are using, suppose you are using a domain called AI based, then AI based related to the word, the brief introduction has to be done, and the objectives which you are in your paper, that also has to be discussed in the introduction. Next, coming back to the related work, a related work gives you the entire the gap identification of your research that is existing and the proposed work which you are giving. So it is nothing but a literature survey, and this has to be around the recent past 5 years. So next comes the results and methodology. Methodology where your system architecture diagram and the problem statement and overall the working structure of your proposed methodology should be discussed over here. Next, coming back to the results where exactly before showing the results, what are the environment which are using software and hardware, all that has to be discussed, and later on give the graphical representation of your results. Then finally, discussion of the result, that is what the explanation of any graphical presentation is there. Then concluding your paper with your conclusion and the future work, final outcome of the paper, and finally the references which has to be cited with the DY number and reputed journals and conferences. So this is just a quick overview I have given before I get into ethical and high impact and modern tools. So first, we use digital tools. Now, I hope many are aware of Grammarly writing. So Grammarly writing, in that we have different tools like Grammarly, WordTube, and QCode. This in detail we will be seeing. The next comes what research discovery. Research discovery for any researchers who are started with their PhD or research work, they have to maintain the Google Scholars, Scopus, and CPI space is nothing but new technology which is being done by AI. That also we will be discussing the next. Next comes your plagiarism check tool that is used by terminating and formatting of your paper, and either it might be LaTeX or MS Word. The new application we will be seeing on this or overview in detail. So next, high impact writing. What do you mean by high impact writing? High impact writing usually focuses on delivering your message or the idea in a very clear. Now, what is the main difference of high impact and ethical writing is? High impact is clearly writing and precise your evidence and the workflow. It should be very originality. Whatever, just simple like statements, sentences which can be more clear about regarding your work. So the purpose of using the high impact is improves the readability, engagement, and credibility content. For example, we'll just see with an example. For example, if you check, if I'm using a topic called importance of renewable energy. Now, how will be the low impact of writing this topic? Renewable energy is good for environment. It helps to reduce pollution and should be used more. This is what a very low impact. So, in order to make this very high impact, how do you do? So, the same sentence can be written as renewable energy significantly reduces the carbon emission, decreases the dependency on fossil fuels, and promotes sustainable development by adopting solar and wind energy. Countries can ensure long-term environment protection and energy. Now, you can see the difference of these two sentences. Now, only within one sentence, it was the impact was very less. That means the expression of your work should be in such a way that it should be elaborated, it should be very. So this the high impact when you write the same sentence, if you can see the difference that has been more clarity. So it will give more clear specific benefits, and also it reduces some strong impact technical words you can use, and the logical flow also is being explained. So that's the difference of that's the way you are using the impact factor. Next comes what do you mean by ethical refacing? The ethical refacing involves rewriting the content while maintaining the originality and the honesty. Now, whatever the you are writing the content, it may have some plagiarism, or it may not have that much clarity, but the technical will give you the flow in order to increase the your keeping the originality of your content, but improvising the standardity. You can use what it is called what ethical defacing. So here mainly it is used for what once the content has been written, it avoids the plagiarism, and also the originality also it has to be kept. That is, the meaning of the content should not be changed. It should remain the same what you wanted to express in the high impact writing. So the outcome here is keeping the originality and trying to maintain the sentence in a new way to express. We'll see with an example. So here is an example. The original source of the sentence, for example, artificial intelligence is transforming education by personalizing learning experience and improving the student's outcome. So this is an original sentence. Now how to replace it? It is nothing but, suppose you have written this sentence as an impact writing, and the same impact when your original you have to keep, and in order to avoid the plagiarism and keeping the originality of your content, you can rephrase this sentence into this format. That is, artificial intelligence is changing education by personalizing learning and improving the student results. Here outcomes we have used. Here if you see some words are being like synonym has been used. You can tell. So ethical rephrasing correct is the use of AI education enables customized learning approaches, helping students to achieve better academic performance. This is more standardity. This was an average when you reframe it. This is more accuracy. So not everyone can, each and every sentence can not be more accurate. You can't do. So in order to help this to make your paper more flexibility, there are many tools that which we will be discussing in the upcoming slides. So why ethical is being used? Necessary is because meaning is still preserved, and the originality also still preserved, and there will be no copyright of any other content. Whatever you wanted to express, it will be remain the same, but only the sentence of standardity will be changed. That is called what? Ethical defacing. Next comes role of modern digital tools. So this role of modern digital tool is where comes in the, this is ethical and high impact was all manually written and everything you were checking out. Now using the digital tools, you can enhance your paper, which help in plagiarism checking, which helps in grammar checking, spelling correction, and sentence clarity. So the main outcome of this using modern digital tool is it enables by using high impact and ethical rephrasing, which both combination gives you high quality, ethical, and efficient content by using the digital tools. For example, we will see with this, without the tools of grammar, there will be a grammatical mistakes, high risk of plagiarisms, and time consumed. So every sentence in one paragraph, whole paper you can't take if you start rephrasing and keep on going for more accuracy. Once you have done in olden days, how used to be written is once the manual has been written, then it was used to be given to one of the English professor in order to check the paper and check the quality and the grammar and everything. So everything used to go with manually. Now the digital tools are being replaced with all the manual. So now your time constraint also can be reduced by using these tools. So, for example, if you check in the grammar, it corrects the and improves the tone of the clarity. Q-bolt will help use the ethical defaced sentence. Turnitin checks the similarity and plagiarism. And Hemingway editor improves the reliability and sentence simplicity. So, for example, this report discusses the importance of innovation in education system. So this is one sentence, but after using the tool, it can be checked. This report discusses the importance of innovation in the education system. So the Grammarly is being checked over here. If you can see the difference between these two sentences. So by this you can achieve grammar correction, more improvised and clarity, and well professional tone paper you can generate. So combining all this high impact, ethical and digital, finally you will be responsible for your paper. The content which you have written will be most suitable for the academic and digital environments. So that's what combining all the three, you can have more impactful wordings, original sentence structure, refined digital writing, suitable academics. So this is a quick difference between high impact writing, ethical writing, digital tools, and combined tools. So high impact gives very clear and your whatever the content, your idea you're just writing in a simple way, where you're least bothered about the grammar, punctuation, and everything. Whereas your ethical rephrasing will take care where you have to avoid the plagiarism in order to maintain the originality of the content, but in more precise way. So digital tools will come into your rules where your paragraph or the word content will be more polished and it will give you more accuracy. So these are the different tools. Just I'll brief up. That is Turnitin, Drillbit, Grammarly, Plagiarism Check, and Copyscript. Turnitin is used for usually for academic in detail releasing. So it is widely used. This is one of the powerful tools. Even if you can make a compete with a Drillbit. Now Drillbit is another trending plagiarism. When you compare that, now Turnitin is one of the still it remains one of the top plagiarism I can tell, because still it gives very lot of accuracy than the Drillbit also still. So the Turnitin, which is used for academic purpose, it might be student conference paper or books and journal. This topic will be in depth will be discussed in the next sessions. So just breaking up with all the tools which are related to the researchers. So the next drill bit is actually assigned for student level. This is if you can go, if you want more clarity with originality, if you want to remove and everything, then research paper is the best for targeting. If you want to go with the students level, then assignment level of plagiarism detection. This is best used for usually we can tell for MTech students or BTech students or who are studying PE students. UG and PG students you can recommend for this. And once using this drill bit, which is very the cost is very less than compared to the Turnitin. Once they use of this, then they can go for the Turnitin for final plagiarism check. Then Grammarly check is only it does not check entirely has the Turnitin and drill bit will check the originality of your work. Your main Grammarly check is only checks your whether the sentence is just copy paste from any original or not, and anywhere the content is being copied. Only that content only it will be focused, not on the citation, not on the resource. This is not much recommended, but once online, if the student level, like UG level, then they can make use of it. Even though you use Grammarly check, it should be all authenticated. That means you should be a subscriber. Then only you can have more clarity for this. Then copyscape is one of the, it is like web content originality. If suppose somebody is copying your content, then you will be getting to know by this copyscape too. Where or somebody else you have copied, that also can be identified with this copyscape. This is also is just only web content originality verification is done by this. So if you check the entire comparison, if you do, Turnitin is used for academic plagiarism detection. As I told, it is best used for researchers. Drillbit is used for educational plagiarism, that is best used for by students who are usually teaching. And next comes Grammarly. This is only used for writing for plagiarism check. Oftenly when small bits of content like paragraph when you're framing of the paper, at that time for meanwhile you can use this, but you have to be subscriber. Then only this works while writing a paper. That draft you can keep on checking each paragraph and minimum, then this is fine. Then any content or content is being checked by some other paper or their content, you want to check the originality, somebody has snatched your idea or the content, then that is you can use at that time you can use copyscape. Yeah, now we will see one a small demo of what writing the Grammarly. I'll just show you. So Grammarly is a tool where, as we have seen, it just checks the punctuation and commas and everything. So this tool is only used for to check the content whether is using a proper grammatical any mistakes or not. I'll just show you the demo. Yeah. Now if you check this, this is already taken just for a demo. This paragraph I pasted in the Grammarly. As you can see, there is a get pro. That means still I am not a subscriber. I'm just using it as a tool just to showcase the demo. If you get a subscriber, then more features will be enabled to use this tools. So once you copy paste this paragraph, now you can check the punctuation problem has been given, where exactly you have to use punctuation, then spelling mistakes, then improve the word is carried out. It will give you the suggestions also. In fact, next, any punctuation problem still, if you check like this, if you click on this, you have totally, or in this whole paragraph, you have 5 suggestions. And each suggestion is being given to the what you can replace the best. Now if you check, correct the article. The probability where the sentence it may not have making some proper formation, by this you can use. If I accept it, it will change. Grammarly, then we have it another way. Clarity. This is what is not is carried out. Is what this is what it was not clearly. So if you have subscribed this Grammarly, proofreading can be done very clearly. Then once you have passed with all these phases, you can finally deliver. That is, you can download your proofreading of your paper. This is if you have subscribed the whole paper, you can do this way. If you are not subscribed, and this is quite bit costly, and if you are subscribed, paragraph wise you have to check, that will be more. I suggest go with the paragraph of each of your paper draft, then that will work very fine. The clarity will get each paragraph, which all the punctuation you have to, where is the grammar mistake, where you have to make it clarity. So each paragraph you do a whole of your paper, that will gives you more clarity and more proofreading will be very good. So this was a small demo for your primary proofreading. You just right now I'll be just logging with my just email ID, and I'll continue to use this application. Next is yeah. Next comes your Qbuild. Qbuild is before that this yeah. Grammarly has a code, only it is used for grammar, spelling mistake or any punctuation. And it, as you have seen with the demo, some formal advice will be given and based on your the way you want. If it want to be in academic good way, the sentence has to be performed, that all, and some vocabulary and sentence structure will be taken care. The next comes QBuild. QBuild is actually used for ethical rephrasing and paraphrasing tool. So this also helps in adding the new word to the structure. And here only grammar was concentrated. Whereas if you see here, the fluency of the sentences and the plagiarism also is being included over here. So original content will remains the same and it reduces the similarity. And ethical, as we have discussed, ethical is nothing but you are rephrasing the content, keeping the originality of your content. So we'll see once demo regarding this also. So if you check here, you have paraphrasing tool for this feature. Another is grammar checker, plagiarism checker, AI detector, AI humanizer, AI chart. So if you subscribe to this build, so these are the features are being given. First, first phase, if you draft your paper by paraphrasing, once everything is done, when that draft is ready, then you can go for grammar checker. So this feature has been added, whereas in your previous feature you have seen in this, it was only purely preferable for your grammar and grammarly proofreading. Whereas if you see the features are being enhanced here, even grammar checker also is being there, and even plagiarism checker also you can see. Now Drillbit is giving both plagiarism and AI detector. That also can be used in what QBuild. So just to check the beauty of this tool. Now you see, I just copy paste one of the paragraph. And, in a paper, I just copy paste with one paragraph. Okay, I'll just copy paste the content from the PDF. Now, the whole sentence, whatever is it, you can paraphrase this. Okay. Now you can check industry wireless sensor network are specialized in wireless sensor network using industry settings. So this is being converted into the same content is being paraphrased in this way. Again, in this you have two features. If when after reading, if you feel these words are not suitable to your content, it again gives you synonyms. You can use that as well. And it has still more beauty that some sentences suggestions also that it will be giving you. And you can just rephrase it in a tip, such as in industrial law. So you can use this. So here you have so many types of options in picture. One is standard, one is fluency. If you want in a fluency words, one is formal base, one is humanized, how we talk, that way if you want the content should be. Very simplicity, if you want that you can have. Then if you want any creativity to written the same sentence that, or if you want to reduce the content also, it can be shorter. So these are the different features are being given in Qubit. Whereas in Grammarly, these features we can't see over there. So this is how your every sentence you can paraphrase and reframe it according to the these options. So if you check that after once this is done, you can go for grammar recheck with the same content.
Or you can, if you become a subscriber, you can directly upload also. That is also option is there. So if you check here, it gives the singularity. The AI deduction also will be given with the same content. So even the plagiarism also you can check over here. So since I am not a subscriber for this, but you will get the result of that content. So this is how the Cupid will work. It will have like a grammarly check feature, another is AI detector, plagiarism, and main thing is in paraphraser you have different features, whereas in Grammarly only your grammar, punctuation. So which tool will be suitable for your research? You can decide based on this, whether you can go for Grammarly or Cupid. So based on your work and what you expect, that you can decide. So coming back to the next tool. Next tool is WordTool. I feel this is one of my favorite. I have used this tool while I was pursuing my PhD, and I found this as a very best way writing your paper, and this will really work well when you use all these tools are. You can see the beauty of the features when you subscribe it. So I had been subscribed at that time. Right now I don't have, and it is a bit costlier, but it really works then better than Grammarly and the paraphrase. It's just taking it. Oh, yeah. So here I just have given a few sentences. Now if you check, so you have to select which sentence you want to shorten it. You have 2-3 options over there. So you can rewrite your content. The rewrite of your content can be a formal or casual or expandable or shorter. All these features you can write. This is one of the best tool for writing your paper. I can sure that if you use this tool, definitely your plagiarism will be 100% it will be reduced. You no need to even to check the plagiarism also. That's the beauty of this word tune comparing to the Grammarly and the Cupid. Just we can rewrite this sentence, selected sentence. So it gives you the options of rewriting that sentence over here. Then once it's just loading, internet is the same way formally you can check the you can see now. It gives you options. These are the different types of options. In this suitable to your content, you can choose very formally how you want to represent your content. Next comes your casual. The way you want. There is a difference of writing the same sentence either in formal or casual. If the content is more, you want to shorten it or expand it. Now the sentence you want to expand it. That also will be given to you. An option. The goal of the project is to provide remote access to simulation based on labs. This is one way. The same content can be written in different ways by elaborating. If you want to shorten the content, that also can be seen. So you have two options for filling. Even AI also you can take the help. But personally, I prefer this word tune is one of the best for drafting your paper. Once you have drafted your paper, then this can be used. Where even all your grammar, your rewriting, impact of your high ethical and even your ethical paraphrasing, everything can be seen in one that is word. Only Grammarly, plagiarism check is not there, but I can sure that if you once use this tool, that plagiarism is very less compared to any other tool. This is that surely I can use as I use this tool. Whereas still, if you use this QBuild or Grammarly, still you can see that you have lot of plagiarism still there. When you compare to this two tools, this has very minimum plagiarism. After paraphrasing, after giving everything, using changing the words by expanding, by using all these features, you can see that it has very less plagiarism compared to those two. Next, now overleaf is one of the tool as become being a researcher. Your some of the tools, if you go for having publications, some formats are being asked to you, so that the format should be only seen there. It should be more precise and everything. So one of that clear, more precise, the way of writing of your paper is called LaTeX. So LaTeX is one of the way of drafting your paper which you should be habituated, and that is one of the way where your paper increases the standardity of representing it. So this LaTeX was the one of the I can tell this is the previous application where some code has to be written. I'll just show you the sample also. Yeah, I'll show you the tool also. So this is how the LaTeX, the way you will be writing. So it has like query, the documents you have to paste in this body, and then only you have to check. So in previous, writing the LaTeX was one of the tedious special, but when you use LaTeX, your mathematics, if your paper has more representation of mathematical or something, then this option is the best using LaTeX. If you have more, your work is more related to mathematics writing, the word will you have to search for the symbol and you should use it. That is, and it will not fit to the frame of your paper and all. So those are problems and consequences you can overcome by this LaTeX, which gives you very standardity. So by this program, so everyone can't this code can't be remembered. It will be in some of the format. You have to just copy this. Now the same LaTeX, further the new technology is being used that is called overlay. Overlay is being used in the LaTeX. So in the digital tools, if you see. Yeah. So overlay uses a LaTeX. So it helps in professional formatting academic documents. It uses with real-time collaboration. So some of the journals or the conferences, the formats will be given. So once your draft of your paper, everything is ready with plagiarism fee and all. So some of the formats will be there, and it is very tedious to keep those formats with your content. So this is one of the application will help you, which has already built in. Few of the built-in are there. So especially it is ideally used for engineering science, and which, as I told, which work has more mathematics with formulas and all. That will be can be used. Such papers can be used for this by overlay. It is preferably used for IEEE format, Springer format, or elsewhere. So I'll just give you a quick how to use overlays. So this is the overlay. If you just go with yeah. So all the templates will be already given. If you go with the IEEE template, already IEEE template will be built in this overlay with this code. Okay. So you have two options over here. Now if you just check this code, it has started with the, just go with the conference paper. It takes 2 seconds. This is in using overleaf application. Already built in different types of journals or publications placed over here in this program. Yeah, here is the title is being given. So if you check, that is being given. Now one demo I will show. Author name. Yeah. Author name, organization. So here author name, organizations, everything is being seen. If you check here, you can write. Some issues are there. I'll just compile it. So if you check here, my name has been there in the author one. So this is how you will be using it. With the this entire content is in latex, which will be in the form of latex. You have to write it. Then another option is directly you can upload. If you have written in latex format and you want to easily change something, another option is you can upload latex files also. Yeah, this is one of the latex file and writing it. Now this is the one I have uploaded it. Now if I recompile it, recompilers gives you the outcome of your latex paper. Now as we see here, the formulas are being used more. So this is very neatly is being written by the use of latex, and this is how you can see the video of it. So here different types of we have an IEEE overlay. By using overlay, this is one of the conference template. Like that you have journal template, even Springer book chapters. All those templates are also already built in, where you can use one among them and you can start writing. Just show that. So you have this kind of different, even you can merge the, if you have GitHub, anything, templates are there, different templates. I just show this. Yeah. The journal articles, see. So these are some of the example templates which are already built in. So these are the different categories. If you want to go for a journal articles, so these are the different templates which will be already there. You can just use it. New project, if you go, now you can either upload or you can put all this. Yeah. So make article template, it is already built in. This is how give the source code, or you can open directly that if you want to publish in MDITI, this is one of the submit your paper and the format it should be in that, then the template will be already ready. This is how the template will be already ready in the latex. So where all is being asked you, document class journal. So there you have to paste your content. If you want your overall structure of the paper also has been given. How to use introduction, in how to use the title, where is the title section, there you can write the title of your paper. And introduction part, it shows you where exactly the introduction will start. We can copy paste the content over here. Just I will use this introduction part and show you the demo. So I have changed, if you see the introduction, the primary function of IWSN. So this is what I have pasted the content. Now you check the entire content, whatever I have pasted, it has been at the right place. So this is the format has been all given. So this is how even the formulas and everything, your related to your formulas you can type in and you can recompile and see the structure of your paper. So right now this is one of the trending application which is used by overly. If you are very expert in latex text which you have already there, then well and good. Directly you can upload the draft latex file. Or if you are not used to latex writing this is the best way to practice, which you have already template which is already present. Your templates are already ready. You have to only just copy paste the content of the paper. Then you have to recompile it and you will get the structure of the paper according to the which you wanted to upload either in the conference paper or your journal article. Here. So this is all about overlay, and let me just quick comparison between overlay and using MS Word. So formatting with the overlay, but sometimes the image blurrity will be there. Your formulas blurrity will be there. But if you use with overlay and using with that tool, you will get more clarity. Whereas still there is a lagging behind in the MS Word. Still the clarity will not be that clear, even though you copy paste some your content of your architecture diagram or diagram representation or any formulas, still you will lag that. The equation handling in the overlay is very excellent and it is still limited. You can use the way you want your formula exactly. That expectation can be overcome by overlay. Then the collaboration means the real time you can check the whole paper, how is your format is going through, that you can see the beauty of drafting your paper in the overlay compared to the MS Word. Then it is journal template. This is usually overlay provide already built-in journal template and everything, which is very useful for your research wherever you want to upload any journal conference. Whereas MS is just a simple normal draft of your paper. there will be no templates will be given. That's the main difference between your overlay and MS Word. So these are the total comparison between your Grammarly, Qubit, WordTune and overlay. So as I told, Grammarly is purely the main key feature. Purely it is being used for spelling, tone, and plagiarism check, whereas your Qubit is just used for paraphrasing. And 1 minute. Next is another is wording, as I told, sentence refinement is more there, and overlay is used for mainly for your template based on what template based on exactly for your journal and conference. This is the main difference. The best use you can use Grammarly is for just for any your reports or anything. Qbolt is used for paraphrasing, literature and assignment, and what can use improvises your sentence. That is the beauty of this tool. And overlay is used for your templates writing of any journals or conferences. That's the main comparison between all those tools. So if you check the features, Grammarly, yes, um, Grammarly checking is there, and whereas in Qbolt also is there. But what you lag behind with the Grammarly and the grammar checking, whereas overlay also will not give you any grammar checking. But what is usually purely used for paraphrasing, whereas in next feature if you see, Grammarly does not give you any paraphrasing, whereas Qbolt and WordTune will give you. Next, plagiarism check is only seen in Grammarly. Rest all the tools you can't see. Next is academic formatting. Definitely this will help, which is already templates are being built in. Then the collaboration you can see, yes, overlay is very in collaboration. That is, collaboration is nothing but which is already template and it is in collaboration with, you can tell that latex. If you have put it in drafting the latex, then you can directly upload. That will reduce still more of your time. If still you are not know how to write in latex, which is already built in, you can use that. Then the best for journals, you can go as I'm telling the right now trending tool is overlay. Next is this is one of the hot topic of today's this is AI tools for research. This today I'm going to discuss on Space. So Space is one of the AI powered research and writing tool. So here the main feature is to explain the scientific terms and equations. 1 minute, I'm just make the noise a bit. Excuse me, ma'am. So, sorry. So, key features of Space is a research paper explanation explains the complex scientific terms and equation. This is one of the right now trending tool. Who are initial researchers? This is the tool which I'm going to explain, which is very interesting and very helpful for you. Now this is AI assistant to automate everyday research tasks. So you have two to three. This also have to be upgraded with the one of the key features. All these tools you have to go for the subscription. So this AI tool all has all these features. Just one quick, I'll give you the demo of AI assistant tool. Now deep searching, as it is like a bit of features like a chat GPT, but go with the deep searching. Now for example, okay, this is the topic which I have given. So your research topic you can give and you can just go with the deep searching. Yeah, sorry, since I'm not a subscriber for this, I can't give you, but it is really very nice. So you have all these features. I'm going with the literature view to just show you the demo of this tool, how to use it. So if you go with this, now it will start searching the topic with this, and it will give you all the papers which are inside over here. Now it takes almost a bit time. So now if you check, you have these are the papers related to those topics, and these are the things which you can add the column. So right now, which are the columns has been added over here? Check. Just show the columns. Since we have given a literature review, the insights. Now, using this tool which reduces your paper reading of each paper. Sometimes what you read, you may not be correct in concluding regarding that paper what you understand. Sometimes that mislead your track of understanding the concept of that paper. So, in order to avoid that ambiguity, as well as in order to your time constraint, you have to reduce. So, this is where this tool gives you an overview of that paper very precisely. Picture. So, this is how you can see. And the beauty of this tool is you can add few columns. Now, if you want, only insight is being given. I want to summarize the introduction, or I want to summarize if I want to summarize the literature survey, I want to add the conclusion. Then I've added. Plus is nothing but that column is being added. Now, related to those table, the columns are being added in the check. Yeah. All this conclusion related to those paper, you can have what conclusion over there, and you can get this related to your topic. The papers are good. So your work and your time can be reduced. And another is you can review, and as well as you can extract this content in either you can download it in Excel sheet or any other a notepad. The options are being given here. You can save here anywhere. So this is how it can be used. So these are the different features, columns you can add to analyze your paper, which has been given. So these are the limitations. You can add that column and you can analyze methods which are used in that papers. So this analysis will reduce your time in order to regarding your topic, whole source, which all are the source it has been used. It will give you everything. If you want to check this, the paper you can check in detail. So these are the different types of paper you can ask this question related on this paper, explain about this paper. It gives you the summary of this paper. The questions are already built in. If you want, you can prompt your own questions related to that paper, what you want to do. So these are the informations it will be given. So this is a quick review of the I just showed. Just explore this tool. Since the time is running out, I will move to the next topic, which I have to say about publication techniques. So these are the AI, one of the best AI right now training tool. Just go and explore this tool. Then next coming, yeah, publication techniques. So publication techniques, I'll come to this topic where how your, as a research scholar, this is how your scoopers. Scoopers, first, if you are a new research scholar, you have not yet published any paper still in scoopers. Then first register in ORCID ID. Once you register in ORCID ID, then that will be tied up with what? This is a scoopers. Nothing but this application, this has been provided by elsewhere. So in this scoopers, that if you are not even one paper has been published, then log in to your ORCID ID and you will get your profile ID by this. Now your scoopers profile ID will be 5673611450. So I have already my scoopers profile ID, and this is how my profile looks. Just this is the profile look. I'll come back and explain to you the impact factor and how. Before that, now you want to find a journal. This is called a source. Now, which is your domain? These are the options: subject, title, area, publisher, ISN. Now, suppose I am using one of the top impact journal, and that is measurement sensor by science director. This is one of my paper where I was published. Since my area was on virus sensor network, so based on your domain, which journal can be suited. So this is the overview of the journal. It gives your high impact your journal and everything. Check about the journal where you will be getting. Now, if you don't have the ISN number, just if you get then what? If you get the journal name, just title you Google, find the source. Okay. Find the measurement sensors. Yeah. If you check here, now measurement sensor is there. Now measurement sensor is a journal. Now this shows your source title, site score, that is impact factor of that publication of that journal, then highest percentage, then how many citations are written, all the details will be given. Now how do you check whether that journal is very quality or not? You can check the year when it has been started. Here if you see from 2009 to 2025, this journal is still going through. So there is a continuously improvement. I mean, continuously there is no break in any of this journal. Some journals sometimes focus will remove. Then that also you can see the information. So you find such a journal where you have continuously that journal is publishing the paper. Such kind of journals will be having more impact. So if you see the site score and everything, all the details are being given related to that journal. So since my college has taken, this has to be paid by the institution in order to experience about regarding the scopers. Or else, normally if you go, only the login will be created and you can't access more features about your scopers. So that is the other thing I wanted to tell you. So this is how we can give the journals, the site score and everything. Now how do you find the which is it quality paper? Is it quality Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4? So now suppose if you want to check this journal, whether it is in Q1 or Q2, you have to, here you have an option. These are nothing but quartile 1, quartile 2 is nothing but Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. So this, if you check and apply, so if you click on that, if you apply, that means it is in Q1. Now same thing, if you want to check, is it in Q2? No, it is not in Q2. No source has been found, you can check. Whether if it is in Q1,